Morning. It's good to see everybody here this morning and getting ready to have Sunday school here. Those of y'all watching the auditorium, I'm glad you're with us. And this is our last Sunday morning edition of Coffee with Pastor. And so starting this week, we're going to be moving to Tuesday through Saturday. So there'll be no Coffee with Pastor tomorrow. And we'll be moving to Tuesday through Saturday. And it's good to see everybody. I know that several of y'all are watching the auditorium, so you're not on the chat line this morning. I did see Preacher Miss Painter on the chat line. I'm glad you're with us. Miss Rebecca, Miss Sarah, glad you're there. And Miss Debbie. Brother Ham, good to see you this morning. And we're glad that you're with us. This morning, I'm not going to be very long, so we can go ahead and get to Sunday school here very soon. But I do want to share just kind of a preview of today and then a few other things with you this morning as we get ready to look at a new week. And our memory verse for this week is Proverbs chapter 28, verse number 1. Proverbs 28, 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. And that is our memory verse for this week. And so our theme for this week is confidence. Confidence. So our Sunday school lesson is about today. And how confident are we in what we're doing? How confident are we in what God has done in our life and what we are doing with what God has done in our life? And confidence. Confidence is one of those words that kind of has a double meaning. You have something you put confidence in. That means something basically that you lean on or something that you depend on. Then there is confidence, which means boldness. What we're going to be focusing on in Sunday school this morning and through this week is that confidence that means boldness. Far too often as Christians, I fear that we're afraid to be bold, that we don't know how to be bold with who we are and what we believe and to have confidence. And so that is going to be our theme for this week. And Sunday school will start here at 9:45. And of course, as I already mentioned, our lessons on confidence, Sunday morning service at 11. Be sure to join us. This morning, we're going to be talking about He Will Be Found is our title for this morning. And it's out of First Chronicles. And so looking forward to that. Then tonight at 6 o'clock, we have the evening service. Building God a Temple is the title for this evening's message. And so be sure to join us, whether in person here or on the live stream. Join us for these services. As already mentioned, Coffee with Pastor this week is going to be moving to Tuesday through Saturday. And so there will be no Coffee with Pastor tomorrow. And Tuesday, we'll have Coffee with Pastor. And Tuesday, I'm excited about just kind of the change. And I was looking over our notes and things on YouTube this week, and I realized that Tuesday is going to be our 50th episode of Coffee with Pastor. And not that that really means anything. We're not doing anything special. But anyhow, I just find it interesting. 50 times that we have broadcast this. And so I've had a lot of fun so far doing it. And I think we're going to be doing it for quite a bit longer. So thank you for watching all those times. Thank you for putting up with me 50 times now. If you come back on Tuesday, if you don't come back Tuesday and you give up after today, then only 49 times. And anyways, don't forget also the Soul Winners Hour at 6 p.m. on Thursday nights. And y'all did a great job with the trivia game. I thought it went smoother this last Thursday. And congratulations to Miss Sherwood. She was the winner of the trivia game this last Thursday. And Miss Debbie won it the week before that. And so this Wednesday, be sure to join us for Bible study at 7 o'clock. We'll be talking about the Lie of Calvinism Part 2. That's this Wednesday at 7 p.m. And be sure to join us if you would. And then don't forget, tomorrow night, there's a baby shower and a drive-by baby shower. If you have questions about that, you can contact Mrs. Looper or Miss Rachel, and they can get you the details. Yesterday, we had folks get together here at the church, and they put together the packages for our gospel responders. And they did a great job. The packages look sharp. We're going to set up our first station this next Saturday. And we're looking forward to seeing what God will do as we try to reach out and help our community during this time. And so that is next Saturday. We're going to be doing that. So be praying for that. Pray that it will go well. Pray that the weather is good. And we will be getting that going. Before we do sign off today, I want to make mention of just a few prayer requests here. First of all, I'll be praying for Pakamu and for her family. Pray for her aunt. Her aunt has been diagnosed with COVID-19. So keep her in prayer if you would. And then Keisha, that is Danny Murphy's niece, and she's been battling with some kidney issues. Keep her in prayer. Ms. Leela, continue to pray for the pain that she's experiencing in her legs. Mrs. Long with her chemotherapy. And then on Thursday, I asked her to be praying for Mrs. Painter, my mother, for testing that she was going to be having done on Friday. She was going to have a colonoscopy and an endoscopy done. And they were not able to get all the tests done that they wanted to get done. But the tests that were done this past week, the results came back good for that. But continue to pray for her health, as she will need probably more testing in the future. So keep that in prayer if you would. Now, you may remember several weeks ago, I asked you to be praying for a gentleman by the name of Herman, and he is Jerry Hansen's good friend. And he had been kind of doing a little bit better from what I understand, but now he is not doing good again. He's dealing with a lung issue. And I believe it was yesterday, either yesterday or Friday, they had to take him into the hospital. He was kind of coughing up blood and things like that. So keep him in prayer if you would. And he's in the hospital now, and the doctors are not quite sure where to go with that situation. So pray for him and his wife. I'm talking about Herman and his wife. And then also keep Jerry in your prayers as well. Then also lastly here, and this is not a health prayer request, but pray for our city. Pray that we would have peace. And Lincoln has never been Lincoln is not a stranger to protests. Being the state capital, there are protests and demonstrations on the Capitol steps all the time. Lincoln, however, is not familiar with riots, as we've had these last couple nights. And so just pray for peace. My prayer this morning was that the Lord would bring peace to this city and protection to this city. And so that's our last prayer request for this morning. Pray for peace for our city, all right? So let's go ahead and pray this morning. We're going to get ready for Sunday school. Dear Lord, I thank you for today. Once again, dear Lord, we have an opportunity to meet here at your house. And dear Lord, I pray that you would be with Paul's aunt. Dear Lord, I pray that you would put your hand upon her as she's been diagnosed with the COVID-19. Dear Lord, be with Keisha, dear Lord, with her kidney issues. Put your hand upon her, give the doctors wisdom. Also, dear Lord, be with Miss Leela, dear Lord, and the pain that she's been suffering from in her legs. Be with Mrs. Long, our missionary's wife, dear Lord, in her fight with cancer. I pray that you'd help that to go well for her, dear Lord. Be with Mrs. Painter with her health. And dear Lord, I pray that you be with Herman, Jerry Hansen's friend. Dear Lord, put your hand upon him. And dear Lord, I pray that you'd there also give the doctors wisdom. Be with his wife, be with his family, dear Lord. I pray that you would also be with our city. Dear Lord, just put your hand of protection around our city, and put your hand of protection around our whole country right now, dear Lord, but particularly right now, our community, dear God. I pray that you would help us to have peace restored. And dear Lord, I pray that we, moving forward, would be a better community for you. We ask this now in your name. Amen. All right. Hey, thank you for joining us this morning. Don't forget, no Coffee with Pastor tomorrow. Join us again on Tuesday for the Coffee with Pastor. God bless. Have a great day.